Hello, everyone. This is Linda Drummond with Network in Action. And today I am speaking with Cordie Ewing. Hi, Cordie. How are you?
I'm great, Linda. How are you?
Fantastic. So, Cordie, let's tell everybody your business name and what you do.
My business is Ewing Health Insurance. And what I do is to help individuals who have to find their own health insurance or small businesses to find affordable PPO insurance. What that means is they can go to any doctor or any hospital across the United States in any state. I can also help them with dental and vision insurance and other supplemental insurances. But what my specialty is helping people to navigate what's a very confusing landscape. They don't really often understand when they're buying off the internet exactly what they're signing up for and what's not included. And I go through everything with them, make sure that their needs are covered and that they are able to save. And I'm able to frequently save people very large amounts of money.
That is a wonderful, especially in today's economy, saving money helps. So, I just want to ask you because I know you specialize in a lot of things. Do you have multiple license, or do you just have license with one? How do you do it?
I do hold multiple licenses. I'm licensed. My home state is Texas, but I'm actually licensed currently in over 24 states. I also hold an Affordable Care Act or ACA healthcare.gov license as well. My Most of the clients that I work with want private insurance. It's far more flexible. The number of doctors and hospital choices that they have is going to be far greater, and often they can save a lot of money. So that is for a lot of people the best choice. But when it's not, I do hold other licenses, and I make recommendations based on what people need. And if it's not something that I have, I tell them that.
Ah, that's wonderful. Nothing like honesty. So, Cordie, how did you get into this business?
Well, I got into this business kind of as a result of COVID because I had been in marketing in other things, and the position I was in was really not. There wasn't anything there during COVID, not great opportunities, and I just happened across an ad for somebody who was looking for people to do health insurance. And I just, for whatever reason, I'm interested in health. I've always been interested in medical things. And I decided to listen to the presentation. And I thought, this is really interesting to me. I would really like to help people in this area. And it has been a very rewarding choice for me. It feels almost like I'm doing charity work. You would not believe the number of people who thank me from the bottom of their hearts every day that they found me and that they were able to get health insurance when they didn't think they could get what they needed at all. And it's health insurance in this country is a pretty confusing landscape at this point. And you're far better off with a professional who can help you to make better choices.
Absolutely correct. So, speaking of making better choices, I suspect that you have a couple of success stories you could share with us.
I can. Everything I do is customized to the person I'm dealing with, to their particular situation, their health needs, their budgets. I had one gentleman who came to me who had quite an extensive health history of problems, and they were difficult problems. And I did something I don't always do. I recommended that he buy two insurance policies. One was a healthcare.gov policy because he qualified um, for some pretty big subsidies, and we backed it up with a supplemental health insurance policy. And after he'd been on the policy for about 2 months, he ended up having a major hospital episode where he went in and his bills were $85,000. And between the two policies, he actually went home with $3,600 in his pocket. He paid nothing, and he got his problems entirely taken care of.
Oh my
Um,
goodness.
yeah, and here's another one that, people think that doctors have all the money in the world. I have one of my clients is an emergency room physician with children, and he was he had insurance, but he was paying a lot for it. And I was able to save him $1,200 a month. And he told me, he said, I don't think people think doctors make a lot of money, but that was really going to come in handy for my family. So you don't, just because you have the means to pay more doesn't mean you're actually getting a better policy or that you couldn't get one for big savings. It just depends on your situation. And I will look, and like I said, if it's not, if it is a product that I don't personally have, I don't ever hang up on anyone who's asked for me for my help. Even if I know I can't help them, I will tell them where they can go to get that help because I can tell them that very quickly.
That's very admirable. And what great success stories. And
Thank
yes,
you.
you're right. Everybody thinks that doctors make a lot of money, but having worked at a hospital, ER doctors go through the mill. So tell me, Cordie, what would you consider a really good referral for you?
A good referral for me is someone who they do need to be under the age of 65 because I don't insure over 65. That would be Medicare. And they can be it can be a family with kids, but I can't insure children only on a policy. So it would be someone generally between the ages of 26 and I'd say 64. But really any age in there who is self-employed and has to find their own insurance. If they're going to qualify for Medicare or Medicaid, that's not my client. I mean, I would refer them out to somebody else for that. But the self-employed are my clients. It's realtors, it's nurses, it's doctor's office, dentists, chiropractors. I have all sorts of construction people as clients. I have plumbers, I have roofers, I have painters, I have a romance author, I have the director of research for a major pharmaceutical company because he is a consultant. He doesn't get offered insurance through that company. It's a really wide range of people and small businesses. I have some small doctors' offices who insure all their nurses with me. So it is a wide range, and I can definitely help a small business. It's easy. It's, depending on the number of people and what's going on with that office, I may again refer some of those people out. But generally, I can help people to save about 40% over traditional group insurance. So that's a lot
That is a
if you're
lot.
buying for an office. So,
So
I have solutions for a lot of different people.
great. So when you're not helping people get the best that they can get in insurance, what do you like to do for fun?
Well, I love to travel. I've been to 48 countries and I love to see how people live in different parts of the world. I love beaches. I like to read. And then I have a large group of friends that are in a wine group that I run actually for them. And so I have all different kinds of interests. I like people. And again, it's so funny to me how widely varied my clients really are because they are all different professions from commercial truckers, as I said, to doctors. And I enjoy getting to know their stories and find out about their families and to help them. And I think that's a real benefit to this job. And it does allow me to do a lot of the things I like to do in my spare time as well.
That's a wonderful place to be in. So, Cordie, if someone knows that they need you or know someone that needs you, how can they get in touch with you?
Well, they can certainly call or text me. And I give out my personal cell phone freely. It's 832-641-0468. And then you can reach me via email at cordelia.ewing@ushadvisors.com. And Cordelia is actually my real name, and that is my license name. I've gone by Cordie all my life, but since I've gone into insurance, I'm Cordelia to a lot of people as well.
Awesome. Well, it has been a pleasure speaking with you today. I wish you continued success and thank you for being a member of Network in Action.
Thank you so much, Linda. I really appreciate this group for a great deal.
Great. Well, you have a fantastic day.
Thank you.
All right. Take care.